Hey everybody, welcome to Funnel Hacker TV. We are so excited to have you. We get to speak to another funnel hacking live speaker today, and it's going to be legit. Susan isn't able to be here with me, so we're going to celebrate extra hard for her so that way when she watches this, she knows how much we miss her. Let her know, and let's roll the intro.
We are part of an underground group of entrepreneurs that you've probably never even heard of before. We are funnel hackers, and these are our stories.
Okay, so I want you guys to do something for me. I want you guys to play a guessing game with me. So how many of you have ever been to Funnel Hacking Live? Let us know if you've been to Funnel Hacking Live. This is your first time. If you've got your ticket already, let us know down in the comments. Funnel Hacking Live is getting so ridiculously close, guys. It is August 2nd. That means that Funnel Hacking Live is literally less than 2 months away. Like we could count down. We're got to be under 60 days now. It is bonzo nuts. So if you have not gotten your ticket, you need to get your ticket. Go to funnelhackinglive.com, grab that ticket. We are talking to somebody who is speaking on the stage, and this is really cool. I've met this person several different times, and I want you guys to guess who it is. So number one, in less than 2 months from quitting his job and going online, in less than 2 months, he had a 2 Comma Club award. Or sorry, whoop, I lied. No, he had a Dream Car Award. He's like, what the crap? He had a Dream Car Award. Okay, that means that he had 100 ClickFunnels affiliates signed up 2 months after going full-time online. Like, holy smokes. Not only did he do that, okay, he has also won a 2 Comma Club award. And when he asks which is more important to him, I'll let him say that. What do you think is most important? Okay, so we did that. So he was an amazing affiliate, pushes all the time, absolutely spectacular, but his main business is a regular business. He pushes affiliate when he wants to. It's not the all the time, all affiliate. He has its own business. He's going to be sharing with us what that is and sharing with us why he's speaking at Funnel Hacking Live. You guys voted for him. Russell opened up the doors and said, hey, if you guys want to speak at Funnel Hacking Live, shoot a video. You all voted him on. He is here. He's going to be sharing at Funnel Hacking Live, and we get to hear what he's talking about. If you haven't guessed it already, let's go ahead and drop the name. It is Doug Boughton. Doug, what's up, brother?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Ben? Thanks for having me here today. Super excited to talk to everybody.
Oh, dude, it's wonderful to have you. Now, there are a couple things that I did not know about your story that I really want to get into. But first off, did you think you would be speaking on stage at Funnel Hacking Live? Was that like on the dream board, or was it like?
Oh, it's definitely on the dream board. One thing I did back in 2019 when I left Funnel Hacking Live is I photoshopped myself on stage, and every year, if you look at my background right now on my computer, it's still there, and I update the date on there. So I take the date and Photoshop that, and yeah, it's on the vision board right up here. It's on my background. Like it's been something I've been working towards for a long time.
And so literally you dropped, so Russell like opened up the gates and said, if you want us to be a Funnel Hacking Live, like do a post, do a video, like promote it. Your audience promote it. Your audience is unique. The way you've built your business is unique, and what you do for them is different. Like everyone expects you to have like a bajillion different followers in order to make your business work. Like you have to be so loud and so complicated. First off, what got you into the ClickFunnels world? Like some of us who are watching just barely started. Some of us have been OGs since 2015. Like when did you jump into the world?
Yeah, I caught wind of it around there, 2015, 2016. It was just coming out. I think I was on the early bird list even, but back in 2012, it was right after I dropped out of college. I was going door to door selling office supplies. I was working restaurant jobs, all these things just to pay off the student loan debt. And for me, it was like I was one term shy of finishing, but I couldn't get co-signers for that last term in college. My grandmother and mother couldn't co-sign again. So I ended up leaving, ended up doing all these things. And I was just hungry to pay off that student loan debt that more than doubled because of accrued interest. And I was introduced to, all kinds of online marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing, physical stuff, physical products, and you name it, I've tried it. And I was just kind of at that point exploring with technology, and I was using WordPress, Optimized Press, and at that time I was just done. I'm like, I'm just gonna go focus on my door-to-door and my restaurant jobs, and maybe one day I'll pay off these student loans when I'm 50. And then I saw this ad, and it was I always tell Russell, it was such a good ad, bring it back. They were in an octagon rink or like a wrestling rink, and there's two people building out a landing page, and there's like a 10-minute countdown, and all of a sudden 10 minutes is up and one person has a whole web page built. The other person's like dinking around with code. And I'm just like, whatever that thing is, I need to sign up and learn this thing. So I did. And it took me some time to like really have the time to put into working all the jobs and things, but I fell in love with it. And one of the first things I did was build out a web page for my about page. It's something you guys hosted actually, which was really cool. Like, and I just never gave up on that. I kept building, kept implementing things for the business I was trying at the time. And really where it took off was when I was working in 2018 for a restaurant owner, and we couldn't fill a wine dinner. So I said, hey, I should build our website. I'm going to build a thing called a funnel. It's going to be targeting upcoming birthdays in our 5 to 10 year 5 to 10 mile radius of our restaurant. And we'll get them in to celebrate their birthday and their anniversaries. So that was my first funnel. And we had amazing results. Actually, I keep it on my desk just as like a reminder of what I used to do. And I got like, 40-cent leads, 22 new customers came in that week. We spent $1,724 with a 5,182% return on investment. I took this and started going around to the local restaurants and signing them with the ClickFunnels and duplicating that funnel. And just, I had 8 clients within a few months from doing that. So that's really when I started doing things with ClickFunnels, like 2018.
So 2018. So you're going around door to door. You found one thing that worked for your employer. Then you like take that, you stamp it across the local market where you're at, and it becomes your business. You're able to finally let go of all of the of the jobs and the things that you're doing. So you go online full time. Mm-hmm. But I heard this little rumor that you like got like the Dream Car Award like 2 months later. Like you got 100 people to sign up for ClickFunnels.
Yeah, you want to know what happened? This was great. Got me my foot in the door and started. But around the holidays back in, I left my job November 30th, 2018. And I had 8 clients. Yes, and the commissions from ClickFunnels was awesome, floating me through for my food and my rent. And I only had 8 signups back then. And I just was chasing checks, to be honest. Like the restaurant owners were like, call me after the holidays, see me after the holidays. And I ended up going like negative in the bank. And I'm like, I have to go back and wait tables. And I said, what do I love about this model? Well, I love when those 8 clients pay for their subscription every month and I get this commission. How do I get to 100? Like, how do I go get one of these things and, have a passive income stream, and they pay for my car and all these cool things. So I went through and did what any funnel hacker would do. And I looked at all the groups of the top dream car winners, and I just started exploring what they were doing, how they were doing it. The one commonality was they all had a Facebook community. They were all just providing value. And I noticed that they were selling courses. So I said, you know what? I'm not an expert. I'm new. I have no results, no audience. Like, what if I go create a course and instead of selling it, I just give it for free for anyone who joins my group? So we launched that group January 2019. It grew to like 2,000 members within by March, like within like 2.5 months after opening it. And out of those 2,000 people, 100 plus went and signed up for ClickFunnels through my free course. There was links in the course to sign up, and I got it. There's probably a photo somewhere around of me floating around, like holding up my dream car paper. This little car, they sent me the Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
It was real cool.
Dude, it's funny too, because like that's like a whole different launch method that no one ever really talks about. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole game online is how to grab attention, then build that following. And like, so first off, you do all that. That's 2018. You said you went to Funnel Hacking Live in 2019. Was that the first time you went?
Yeah, like I wasn't quite at dream car status yet. I was halfway from like the time I started my group in January, January, February. It was in February that year. And by the way, you guys, that's not the dream car, by the way. Like, that's just the model. They pay for my actual car parked outside right now. And thank you guys for that. I love it. So yeah, here's the truth. Like, I didn't have the money to go to Funnel Hacking Live. At the time, I had some affiliate commissions coming in, but as you guys know, there's a waiting period to make sure you get through the trial period and all that. So I didn't expect that first check, which was, I don't know if I'm allowed to see numbers, but it was a really good check, and I knew it was coming. So my friends and I just had people help me out, and I'd pay them back. So I got my ticket as a Christmas gift back in December because I was talking about this event. And then my flight, my hotel, like the only money I had there was the money in my pocket and a card on file that wasn't even mine for my hotel room. And yeah, I just remember that event changing everything. And I went home, and that's really what sparked that fire for me, was like, I want to be on stage next year for the Dream Car Award, maybe even the 2 Comma Club Award, maybe not right away, but I'm going to work towards that one. But I'll tell you what happened at Funnel Hacking Live that I think I didn't expect. I didn't know what to expect. But when I got into that room and I watched every single person cross stage, and I'm having conversations with them, I saw some familiar faces I wanted to introduce myself with and get to know. And I'm like, they're just normal people. They're making, over $1 million, some of them over $10 million, some of them 50, $100 million. And I'm like, they're just everyday people. And I know if I get around these people, I could shift whatever's going on up here, right? Our belief systems that we maybe grew up with or whatever, where I thought money had to be hard and there's no way I'll ever make millions online. So it's the belief in that room, and specifically the conversations I'm having with people. And to this date, every year I'm at Funnel Hacking Live. If you're looking for me during an award ceremony, I'm front row. I'm taking pictures for people. I'm celebrating them. And I think it's, to me, now helps me build belief. I want to go for the Dave Woodward Award. So I'm going to be watching all them real closely and seeing what are these people doing, and just having conversations with them, because in those conversations, they get to share their stories, and I get to step into that belief that I can do the same. So yeah, it really fueled me up. And one specific conversation, I want to give a shout out to Shane Larson. I remember during roundtables, I was talking about what I'm doing and how I'm excited. And he's probably saw the excitement on my face. He's like, it's the first time where I really felt like it's possible. And he's like, you're going to be up there next year. What do you mean? Like, you're already up there. And I remember that. So like, one conversation out of thousands of people in that room will shift you, and you will leave this event with everything you need: the knowledge, the implementation, the connections, which are most important, the community. So I'll never miss it. And I'll do, every year I've been, and I'll continue to show up and be there.
So like, the event itself is massive. Like it's this crazy event. Like you've got lights going on, like the doors open and it's like dark, and then you got like lights going on everywhere. Like it's like it's a dance party going on, and like you feel the bass like pumping through you, and everyone's rushing through the doors. It is an experience. The training is life-changing. And I don't know how you put all these magical pieces together, but that's training. And then you get the training that's absolutely spectacular. As you're going through it, your beliefs are changing. You don't even realize it, but you are like believing that everything is possible until you get to that award ceremony where like people are walking across the stage. And I mean, in all the years I've gone, I've always stuck around for that. Like that's being able to cheer someone else on through that success. Like when you guys get there and you need to be there, you will hear everybody cheering people on through as they walk across the stage. And it's just an experience. And it's something where like we all get to celebrate together, because we all know that's where we're going. If you're not there already, that's where you're going. If you got on your 2 Comma Club board, you're getting the 2 Comma Club X. Not 2 Comma Club X, 2 Comma Club C, where you made $25 million up to $100 million, or you're going for the Heart Award with Dave Woodward, where you've given $1 million. And that's, dude, that is a beautiful vision for where you want to go. So you have this way, like, it's funny. Everyone who reached out and like presented, like, I want to be at Funnel Hacking Live, they all stated, I want to teach this. And Russell came back to them and said, that's great. I want you to teach this. Like, was that the same with you?
Yeah. Oh, exactly right. Yeah. And it was something I didn't even see before he pointed it out. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's it. So it's so cool to see what like the people you look up to and your mentors and the people you follow can see in you that you don't even see in yourself. And that's like,
Amen.
That was everything when I heard that.
No joke. And it's funny too, because like he's got everything crafted just right. Like he's like, I have to fit these people in because they're spectacular, but their message is different than what they think. And like he's able to pull that out and be like, the audience needs this part of you. So can you tease kind of what that is? Can you let us know, like, what did Russell say, Doug? Dude.
Yeah, I wanted to get up there and talk about what we're doing with Challenge, because Challenge is a big part of the linchpin and what we're going to be learning at Funnel Hacking Live. It's amazing. It's the #1 strategy that helped me collapse time and get that first 2 Comma Club award, and now the next one. But when I talked to Russell about that, he said, we already have people, we're going to be talking about a lot about that. But what I see in you is, the leaderboards you've been on, like you're saying your main focus, and you're on the biggest launches on the internet, top 10, top 5, top 3. And you told me you have a list of 5,000 people. like, and that might sound like a lot of people to you guys, 5,000 people, but you got to see, I've been building a list for 4 years. It could be 100,000, but the way I look at my list, it's the people that open and read and engage and become customers and stick with me. We clean up the rest of it. So with a very intimate audience, I've created something for all of you, and it's hard to condense down in just to the time allotted. But I'm going to do an amazing job. I'm going to tell myself I'm going to do an amazing job up there, and I can't wait to present that to you. So yeah, it's small loyal audiences, big results, right? So my whole thing is you don't need results to get started. You don't need massive audience to get started. But we all have one thing in common, and you have this too. And it's a story that's going to attract the right people to you that will stick with you for the life of your online business and the things you do next. So it's the willingness to embrace that story and go and share it. So you'll hear a lot about that Funnel Hacking Live, and I'm just excited to talk more about that.
It's crazy. It's funny. You don't think that people will follow you. You don't think that you have anything special or anything unique, but when you do, and you get those people, it changes like your view. Like you have people who want something that you can give, and they follow, and you find that super hungry group that's, dude, I cannot wait. I know like Russell is like trying to fit everyone in, so you've only got like a small period to talk.
Yeah.
But like I know you're gonna like jam pack it, and everyone's gonna be like, I want more. So here's the deal. If you do not have your ticket yet, guys, make sure that you go to FunnelHackingLive.com. I'm going to tell you why here in a second. So go to FunnelHackingLive.com. Go ahead and check out the event. If you've never been before, it is a rock star event. This is an amazing event, and it's especially curated. Everyone who's speaking is speaking for a purpose. Russell has a full strategy and process that he's going to take you from zero all the way through until the rock concert at the end with Andy Grammer. Seats are selling out. We are getting to this point. We've sold out every single year. We are getting there again. If you want this experience and you are one of those people who just said, you know what, I think this is possible, but you almost need a bootstrap to get there, I promise you this is worthwhile. If you're somebody who's saying, I know I want to come, but I'm trying to figure out if I need to buy tickets for the entire team, you need to bring the team. The vision that you get, the expansive ideas and everything, it sets the path for the next year. You've heard it from Doug today. You've heard it from everyone that we've been interviewing. Like, it just paints the picture of where you want to go, and of all the ideas that are thrown out on stage, and there's lots of them, and all of them are gold. One of them will stick out. It might be Doug's. It might be somebody else's. You might be like, oh my gosh, that thing from Doug was great. I need more of it. How do I get more? You are going to get the playbooks, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's the playbook we run. That's the idea. That's the piece. You just take one of these things and you run with it. So when you guys get your tickets at Funnel Hacking Live, this is what you're going to get. Number one, get your event ticket. You get to come. Okay. This is the most amazing party ever. You want to be there, and it's a community where you feel a part of things. So number one, you want that event. You get swag because we're all going to party together and we all want to represent together, right? Okay. You get AI integrations inside of ClickFunnels. You also get inner circle bonuses. Russell, when he announced Funnel Hacking Live, he went on stage just over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and right over there. He went on stage and he introduced all the bonuses, and the inner circle came on and they all spoke and gave special bonuses to Russell for his birthday. They said, if anyone gets an account or gets a ticket to Funnel Hacking Live, we're just going to give them this. So it's just random bonuses that are gold. You're going to get all of those, plus all the replays from every single Funnel Hacking Live, plus the speaker bonuses. It's unrealistic how much people are given. So if you don't have your ticket, you should get it.
I got some. Can I throw in a bonus too? I know there might be some stuff in the inner circle stuff, but I have something I'd love to throw in if it's possible.
Please.
So because I have limited time up on stage, and I don't want to just get up there and teach and share, but I'll give you my best nuggets up there. But I want to do the implementation. So what I've created, and I'd love to share with all of you and have this as a bonus as well if you get your ticket today, is a small loyal audiences, big results masterclass. All right. And what I'm going to do, and what you'll learn and discover in this training is really what I've been able to do, how I went from 0 to 2,000 members of my group in 2 months and got that Dream Car Award, how I went on to earn the 2 Comma Club Award, finished top 10 on the biggest launches on the internet with a small list of loyal followers, and now pass the revenue that we have and the profits that we have. And I want to just share with you how I've achieved these and give you the blueprint of how you can do the same. And ultimately, it's going to be our framework on small loyal audiences, big results with action steps, as well as my hands-off Facebook traffic strategy. So what I've done all this organically, and I want to share that with you. And I'd love to throw that in today.
Okay, so first of all, if you're a beginner, number one, it's traffic. And that's one of the most complicated things to get. But number two, you think you need to have a big list and a big following, and you need to make this become a giant influence in order to make this work. You don't. Doug's like giving you the pieces so you can do it. And then if you are a business and you're like, yeah, it's already, I'm beyond that. Are you utilizing your audience appropriately? Is your Facebook actually reaching the way it needs to? If Doug can do this with a small group of people and you've got rabid buyers, that's a list of 10,000, 100,000, a million, are you using it right? Like this is so gold. I am so stoked, dude. That's so let's get together and figure out how to get that to everybody.
Cool. Yeah.
And that's like, so you're just giving like the teaser and the pieces of gold on stage, and it's like the full like master class.
The implementation, the examples, the how-to, everything. Yep. When Russell, invites you to speak, like we just want to give everything we have. So this is something you can't really get outside of this, and I'm just grateful to be able to contribute to that.
You know what? Okay, so every single time after this, I do the pitch for Funnel Hacking Live. If you had to do the pitch for Funnel Hacking Live, just tell everybody to go and sell. You know how to do it. How would you do it?
How would I sell tickets to FHL?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, kind of reiterate the story that I went through there. Like I went to Funnel Hacking Live. I in my mind was saying, I don't have the time. I got all these things coming up for me. I literally don't have the money. And I knew that this would change everything for me. I just had this feeling. And when I got into that room, I was right. And all those thoughts I once had were gone. And I came home with a fire in me. And, within that month, I was able to go on and make what I made in a year of waiting tables on doubles in that month. And the next month it doubled, and, hit Dream Car right out of the gate because of the fire and the belief that I got from this community that I found in person. So in person is something you can't really get online. It's great to watch videos, but when you're there, it's just a different energy, and it will change your life. And I would love to invite you into that, and Ben could invite you to that. Again, like you said, one thing on this stage, I took one of the models when I left there, and that's what led to the success. So it's about finding what's going to work best for you, and not try to do everything and anything, and just focus. And now you'll have the right support systems, the right mentors and guidance and peers, and maybe even, who knows, people that you can help in that room as well. So a lot of great benefits come to it. Not just about growing a business and money, but like personal development and network and community and connection, which I think is why we do the things we do. So get in that room, it'll change your life.
When you're ready to change your life, you're like ready for that moment to become more. And you're not quite sure how. If you have been thinking about Funnel Hacking Live at all, it's because it's this nagging impression that you should pay attention to. It is time. You are being called on, and there is an amazing path ahead of you. Let us paint the path for you and give you those golden nuggets, and your life will never be the same. I've gone to every single Funnel Hacking Live except for the very first one, and I will always kick myself in the pants for not making the first one. It is life-changing, and every year you will count where you were from this Funnel Hacking Live to the next. And it will change everything for the good. I can't wait to see you guys there. Make sure you get your tickets at funnelhackinglive.com. We will get Doug's bonus in there so that way you guys can go through it instantly. So that way you guys can see what he's talking about on stage, pick up the golden pieces that maybe you've missed, but be able to implement this before Funnel Hacking Live. Can you imagine if you have a rabid following of loyal followers that are small, powerful, and ready to move forward with you, what that would do for your business once you start to implement everything Russell's about to teach you guys. This is training that he's teaching to his highest paid coaching clients right now. It is the process, and you get step-by-step guidance from the people who are doing it the best in the industry, including Doug. Make sure you go to funnelhackinglive.com right now. Get your tickets. We'll see you there.
There are so many people walking around who don't know that they can change the world.
You were born to do something great with your life. As an entrepreneur, you're going to have painful experiences. But all pain is temporary. And if you can survive it, you will meet another version of yourself.
I was just numb. We were racking up credit cards. We stopped paying for our house. We literally were selling furniture out of our home.
I felt trapped and exhausted by my life, and I couldn't see a way out.
I felt like a shell of who I was made to be.
In life, you are most capable of helping the person you used to be. If you used to be broke, you can help broke people. If you used to be broken, you can help broken people.
It starts with you. You hear the call. You feel it. It's beating, it's pulsing. I'm made for something more.
We get scared.
And then fear hits us.
The little voices in the back of our head.
I'm not ready. I'm not worthy. The driven say, no, I'm going to do it. The driven are you guys here today.
More people are finding their breaking point and waking up.
I have a calling. Yesterday I realized I have to do this.
There's a soul here at ClickFunnels.
I felt like I had gone through the wardrobe of the Chronicles of Narnia, and I was just like, what is this magical place that makes billionaires?
I'm going to show you the magic trick that's made me all of my money.
My best-selling framework.
Start out closing if you're going to end up closing.
82% of customers trust influencers.
This better blow your mind and allow you to predict the future.
People need aliveness and meaning again.
Who do you want to become? What do you want to felt and experience in this one precious life?
You wouldn't be able to tell, but I ran the New York Marathon when I was 19. Life happened, and my mom passed away. One of my daughters had a traumatic brain injury, wasn't expected to live.
When you meet somebody that continues to push through adversity, that is the definition of an entrepreneur. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to sponsor you through this journey because everybody deserves an opportunity. What you do with it is up to you.
People feel a sense of belonging here.
It feels like home. It's so encouraging because if they can do it, so can I.
It starts with saying, hey, next year we're going to get better.
Russell has a way of teaching that makes success faster.
In my opinion, he's the best marketer who ever lived.
You find exactly what your business is missing.
It's going to amplify every campaign you do.
If you've been thinking there has to be a better way to do this than what you're being told, I'm here to tell you you're right.
People might say you're too young or you're too old or your body's not right or you didn't go to the right school. Then one day, they're telling people how they met you.
FunnelHacking Live changed my entire life because now I know what I'm going to do next.
Your family's going to be blessed. Your legacy's going to be blessed. Movements are about to be birthed.
My story hopefully gave women permission.
If you believe me, stand to your feet.
You do not have to be great to get started, but you have got to start if you ever want to be great.